So bring out the song in me, crescendos past tragedy.
Hey Joy Chasers, it's Dr. Naima Johnston-Bush from The Refreshing Life with Naima, where we talk about music, ministry, family, and lifestyle. And I'm so glad you are joining me as I share with you my 5 tips for learning how to live seasonally. It's something I always was interested in and never really got involved into about 2 years ago. And so I'm excited to show you. I have a little haul to show you and a little home tour. And it really is a little home tour because I had to make some adjustments because, you know, now we've got little ones and they like to touch, 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 touch. And so let's jump right on in and I'll get started. All right. Okay, so my first tip is don't be afraid to try those do-it-yourself projects. I made this wreath after I saw a video by Do It on a Dime, and it looked so easy. And I mean, it's not perfect. The flowers are not as evenly spaced. There's more flowers on one end than the other. But I was so proud when I got it done. And all it is one of those green wreath racks from the Dollar Tree. And that was $1. And then I got the floral from the Dollar Tree and from Michael's when they were having a sale. I did this about 2 years ago, maybe 3 falls ago when we were living in Florida. And I was first getting started in seasonal living. So that's my first tip. Don't be afraid to try the projects that you see that you like. Sometimes they'll be a total blowout, but sometimes they'll come out and you'll be really proud of them. That, of course, is our please save our dogs in case there's a fire sign that we keep up on the door no matter what. But don't be afraid to try. You never know what you're going to accomplish. And so our front door is pretty simple. All we really have is the wreath. We don't have anything else out. And then I have that, I got this from the Dollar Tree in Jacksonville, Florida too, hanging from our light, you know, it's just a little, what do you call it, wind chime. So that's tip number 1. Don't be afraid to try projects yourself. So this is the bookcase that sits at our front door when you come on. Right when you come in, there's a bag full of hand soap there for a project that we're working on for the teachers. They're dressing up their bathrooms at the school, but we got some really nice hand soaps in there. But as you see, I was a Nancy Drew fan. My husband's shoes. Oh, look, there's a big bird under the couch because I have a 10-month-old. And yeah, he crawls faster than I walk. And so all my study books. But don't be afraid to express your own style. You know, I got this candle holder from Michael's about 2 years ago. And I got that placemat for like 20 cents after Halloween. And I got it from Family Dollar. We were still living in Florida at the time. I actually got a new candle I'll show you in my haul that I'm going to put in there. I'm excited about it because I usually do Walmart candles. But this one I got from Bath and Body Works. And then that's a little antique, over 20 years old vintage Homeco bear that was for sale in my Etsy shop, but I'm closing my Etsy shop, so you can head over there if you want to see what's for sale. So that is my next tip. Don't be afraid to select items that, you know, show your character, your personality. There's no right or wrong way to live seasonally, to decorate for the different seasons, just as long as it makes you smile and makes you happy. That's what matters most. Okay, so my next tip would be to make sure that you are using your coupons and you are visiting different stores. You should sign up for coupons at Michael's and Hobby Lobbies and whatever your favorite store is. There was a store in Jacksonville that we used to love to go to. I can't remember the name of it now. AC Moore. AC Moore was the name of it. We loved AC Moore. So we had coupons from those places and we used them. And so make sure that you're visiting different stores. Almost every pumpkin up here in my little pumpkin patch has come from a different store over the last 3 years, which is my next tip. So remember, first, visit different stores, find the items that, you know, speak to you, that express your personality. As you can see, a lot of these Pumpkins are creams and browns and golds and dark greens. That's really what I like, the more modern colors. And not only that, but that you use your coupons because you get good discounts. And so you also need to remember that you can pick these items up over time. So you develop your seasonal decor and seasonal living over a time period, so over several years. So like this pumpkin, I got this pumpkin this year. I used a Hobby Lobby coupon, and so it was 50% off, and it wasn't that expensive to begin with. I think it was like $6.99, and then I had a 40% off coupon. I got these little turkeys because we don't celebrate Halloween, we celebrate harvest. And so I put my Thanksgiving stuff out at the same time. So I'm actually working on getting some more Thanksgiving kinds of things. But we got these little turkey votive holders. The candle is missing. I don't know where it went, but when you have a 3-year-old who climbs and a 10-month-old, you never know where things are. And there's a little green piece of paper up there. But anyway, I got these last year and I used they were marked down, and I had gotten I had like a 40% coupon off for stuff that I think those came from Michael's. This came from Walmart. It's actually a soup. Oh my goodness, my phone keeps ringing and I keep forgetting to put it on Do Not Disturb. This came from Walmart. It was a soup tureen and it had a ladle, but the ladle broke. But I never used it for soup. I just use it for decoration. I think it's really cool. And I had waited and waited and waited for it to go on sale. It was like $29 and I didn't want to pay that. And the day after Halloween, it went down to like $9.99. And so that came from Walmart last year because I bought that when we were living here, I believe. And then this pumpkin I actually got last year too. I got that at Hobby Lobby. I'm sure it was Hobby Lobby. And then I just have this candle holder. I took the piece out that holds the candle and I put in some pine cones and, cinnamon pine cones and some wood balls and stuff. And that we actually got for our wedding. It was a gift, one of our wedding gifts. These pumpkins came from the Dollar Tree. And they're not plastic, they're actually glass. But they came from the Dollar Tree in Minnesota. So I was actually in Minnesota. I was in Wisconsin. I was doing a Wisconsin-Minnesota tour about 3 years ago. It was the last one that I did up that way. And I got these 3 pumpkins. And I was so excited because they didn't look like anything I had seen in Florida. And so I grabbed them up, even though at the time it was August. But I grabbed them up. So if you see stuff, make sure that you are grabbing it. Then I got these little funky pumpkins. They're sparkly. They're like a styrofoam. But I have no idea where I got them from. When I opened up my fall box and they were in there, I could not remember where they came from. But my guess is they probably came from the Dollar Tree. That would be my guess. And then I got this little owl. He came from Walmart last year too because I bought more than 1 or 2 pieces last year. I think I bought 5 or 6 pieces because I realized I didn't have a lot of fall stuff. And so I wanted to spend a little bit more on that. So remember, visit multiple stores, use your coupons, pick your own style, and don't be afraid of trying your own do-it-yourself project. Okay, so real talk, my last tip. This actually used to hang on our door in Florida. I got that from AC Moore. It was the very first piece that I bought. I love it. And now I hang it inside. So, because I have the wreath out there now, but it says harvest blessings. And so, of course, we wish blessings on you and your family during this harvest season. But my last tip is you can decorate seasonally, but life will always be life. And here's what I mean. I got this little rock. It says autumn. I got it from the Dollar Tree. And I had a bag full of these pumpkins. I had a pumpkin and a pine cone, and the pine cone is missing. Why is the pine cone missing? Because I have a 3-year-old. And so, although there's not supposed to be anything up here, we've got a piece of broom. We've got it's just stuff that people put up here. This is for our fireplace, our mantle. It's a My Little Pony. My husband's bracelet. Some notes that I was writing about something. A little pumpkin that I don't remember where I got that from. And then this one actually has a candle in it. Another candle holder. I don't like the candle that's in there. I'm gonna get something different. It's a candle we had from the summer left over. And so, I mean, just look at it. It just looks like it's not all perfect because we live here and that's life. And that's why we do it. We enjoy it and it's life. And just in the kitchen, the only thing I have is, I have that little thing hanging there. My, oven mitt and my pot holder. And I have a bunch of fall pot holders, but because this is life, they're all dirty, so they're not hanging up. All that's up there are those two little pumpkins, salt and pepper shakers. And the reason why that blue does not reach behind the stove is because we just got a new stove because our old stove went out. So our landlord brought us a new stove, and our new stove is smaller than our old stove. So my husband has to touch that up. So, but it's life. So who knows when that's going to happen? I mean, look at it. She went to school this morning and that's what she left me. So that would be my last tip. My last tip would be, remember, it doesn't have to be perfect for you to enjoy it. It's just life. So I hope you enjoyed my tips. And I wanted to share with you really quickly, we went out shopping, a couple of items that we picked up that I'm excited about. The first is, oh, look at the little shoes. My little boy finally can wear some shoes. And so we got him some, his father got him some Jordans. Because I'd have got him some Walmart shoes. But we got him a size too big. So we tie him up and he can kind of stand and take a couple steps and then he sits down. But they're so cute, his little feet. So we got him some little Jordans. And we got him clothes from Walmart. We got him Jordans and then we got him clothes from Walmart. Because you got to have your priorities, right? And then we were at Marshall's TJ Maxx. We were at TJ Maxx. And I picked him up a little Nautica sweatsuit. And I'm glad I did because you know what? It's freezing out there. It, of course, is way too big for him. It's 12 months. He's 10 months old. But he'll be able to wear this jacket far into the winter. He'll be able to keep it on, at daycare when he goes. I don't send him as much in the winter. He goes because, my husband is the principal of the Christian Academy, and he also oversees the daycare as well. He's the daycare administrator. And so they go to school and daycare there. And so, yeah, so I got that. So this is my little fall haul. Now, I got some soap. Some of y'all know I'm a soapaholic. Oh, this stuff is so good. And I got this from a department store called Stage. It's going out of business here in town. Because as much as I love soap, I don't really like to pay $5 for a bar of it. But, everything was 40% off. So I got this Orange Blossom. I could just walk around with, soap. I got this Sicilian lemon from when we were at TJ Maxx because I had a gift card for my birthday. And I was looking for something I thought was more seasonal, but I didn't really like anything they had. And this really is actually kind of mild now that I've got it home and I'm smelling it. It doesn't really smell like lemon. The true test is always, how does it lather? Maybe one day I'll do a video. If you'd like to see a video of how I test my soap because I'm a soapaholic, I'll be happy to do one for you. And then this one came from Stage, so it was 40% off. And I got it because I'd never had it before. And then this one came from TJ Maxx and I had a gift card. And this was the most holiday one I could find. It's pine? It says it's pine. But it doesn't smell like pine. I don't like pine. Oh, but it smells so good. Now this is more of a holiday scent. So I put my soap in baggies. I open them all up. I test the lathering. And then I put them in a baggie and pull them out as I need them. So what I got for fall was, I just wanted to show you those couple things. What I got to add to my fall decor this year. Walmart trying to step up their game, y'all. I don't know about the Walmart near you, because I was in a Walmart in Lake Charles where they didn't have any of this stuff. But I got this. It says, oh, that's a glare. Live simply and remain grateful. And it's metal. It was $16.98, and it's big. It's not like a little, it's not a little sign. Oh, that soap is making me want to sneeze. It's big. I'm going to put this in the living room to hang opposite my Autumn Blessing sign. But I was like, Walmart, you trying to come up? Because usually they just have, like, you know, cardboard stuff and that stuff that, you know, looks like that Family Dollar, Dollar Tree stuff, which I love a lot of that stuff, but, you know, I was just surprised. And they had a bunch of those signs, and they had some wooden ones that looked weathered that said, like, blessed and thankful, and so those were kind of cool too. And then I got my first pillow, my first fall pillow, and it says blessed family, hay rides, colorful leaves, not really because we live in Louisiana, thankful, apple cider, pumpkin patch, sweaters, hello fall. This came from Stage, the department store, like I said, which was closing. This was not 40% off. This was only 20% off. Probably because they knew they could sell it. It was only 2 left, and so I got one. So there was only 1 left. And then I got it home, and I thought to myself, why did I buy this color pillow with a 10-month-old and a 3-year-old to sit on my couch? So, needless to say, I'm going to be going and getting some Scotch Guard. Yeah. And, oh, y'all, I'm so geeked. Geeked! I am geeked. Hold on. Had to bend down. So, I went into Bath & Body Works, and they were having a sale. $10 off their candles. And I'd never gotten a Bath & Body Works candle because although I love candles, and I prefer to get them from the Lemon Sisters, but she lives so far away. My BFF makes the best candles ever. Lemon Sister Candle Company. I usually get them from Walmart because they're $3 right here. Some of the scents are really good. They're really strong. But I just don't want to pay $24 for a candle. But they were $10 off. And so I thought I'd try it. So this is salted butterscotch. My husband hates it. But I like it. I'm going to burn it. Burn, babe, burn. I thought it was very fallish. And so I'm probably going to go back on Tuesday and grab another one. Because I subbed this week, so I have a couple of extra dollars. Yeah. I've got a little chip there. I'm just seeing it. Probably because my toddler had the bag. But why am I geeked about Bath & Body? I'm going to tell you why I'm geeked. My favorite Bath & Body Works scent has always been a scent called gingham. And it was back in the late 90s. I'll tell you how old I am. And they stopped making it. I went in when I saw they were having a sale on the candles. And lo and behold, they had brought gingham back. Now I love this stuff. This is like my favorite perfume of all time. Yeah. So I got the little eau de toilette spray. It was $12.50. I wanted the big bottle of perfume, but that was $47. And so I just told my husband and smiled. And I'm sure he'll get it for me for Christmas. But I am going back because they had gingham body wash. They didn't have that before. They just had the perfume, but they had body wash, lotion, and mist. So I'm gonna go back and get it all because this is my favorite scent of all time. That, and this tell you how old school I am. You know, my grandmother's favorite scent was Gina Tay. Mine is like gingham from Bath & Body Works, late 90s, Sand and Sable from the early 90s, and then I like classic perfumes like Chloe and Beautiful. I do like J.Lo Glow. I don't know if they make that anymore. I do like Chanel No. 5. And Vera Wang has a scent I really like. Maybe I should go smell some new stuff. So if you have any suggestions of some new perfumes I should try, put those in the comments. Because my husband is all about fragrance, whereas, you know, I'll spray some of this on and keep stepping. So there are things that he thinks are important for me to have, and fragrance and purses and shoes, those are his things. So, and of course wigs, and it's time for a new one very soon. So next time you see me, I'll have a new one. Yes. So gingham, if you love this scent and you're my age, if you're not my age, go check it out. You might very much enjoy it. Okay, so here's for the, how you say, the pièce de résistance. My new pumpkin for 2019. It came from Marshall's TJ Maxx, because many of you probably don't know, it's the same store. And it looks like that. It's got that pretty top, like it looks like a diamond top instead of a pumpkin stem. And it's this, me and these colors, you know, I got it home and I thought, man, I should have got a cream one. Maybe I should have branched out and got a blue one. So maybe after the season is over, I'll pick up some, like a blue or a green or something. Maybe not. But anyway. But the thing that is so cool about this is it lights up. So I'm gonna put it to my pumpkin. I'm gonna add it to my pumpkin patch this evening, and I'm going to turn it on when I go to bed instead of leaving the kitchen light on, so that when I have to get up at 3 o'clock and make a bottle, I won't fall over a dog. Good stuff. So, anywho, that is my mini haul of baby gear, soap, and fall decor. I hope you enjoyed the tips. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we bought on a budget. And you all be blessed. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to join a Refreshing Life Facebook group, the link is below. And come hang out with me and my friends. We'll be back next week with another video. Mwah! Blessings.